brick behind me. Actually, it looks really nice. And I was recording earlier of me studying in between classes, but I was upstairs in the library, and it's like a quiet zone. We don't talk about Bruno there, apparently. So I'm in here. I've got a couple of assignments I want to work on, and yeah, we're gonna use a whiteboard and figure out intentional torts. Woo. I just finished contracts. We're just gonna look at the slideshow that she posts because I was following zero things, other than the fact that I was in the room and that there were other people present. But yeah, so I'm gonna work on my outline for, well, no, I'm gonna do my stuff for law skills, and I'm gonna work on my outline for intentional torts. So law skills for our school is like legal research and writing. They just wanted to call it something different, so that's what we're going with. Yeah, let's see. But yeah, let's get started. Okay. Laptop open. iPad open. So we're finishing up lawyering skills. My writing assignment outline is mostly finished. There were a few things that I wanted to verify, things that finished, things that I want to like spruce up a bit, and then questions that need to get answered. And then I can probably go ahead and submit it, hopefully. So I'm in one of these like study rooms, and it's okay, it's not like I can't be in here, I am a law student, but they're group study rooms. I'm in here by myself, and so hopefully no one comes, it's like, I need a study room. And then I have to leave, so, because they have priority if they're group studying. And I don't want to be disruptive out there, so I'm in here for right now. Hopefully it stays that way. I'm also avoiding traffic, so yeah. And I always thought, I was like, that's so weird that like lawyers would say to like future law students and future lawyers, like, don't go to law school. But as someone who is a law student, don't do this. Unless you're just like really passionate about it and you're willing to deal with everything that comes with it. Fortunately for me, I enjoyed this mostly. I did just sit through a class where I was just like, I could take a nap right now. In this specific class, she cold calls, but she has like a preset list, so I don't really know how cold call-y it is of a cold call. So let's say Monday, she started like the beginning of the class, like 3 weeks ago. She's like, okay, this is our schedule. And she's like, this is how people are gonna get called on. So like my last name starts with a W, so I'm at the very end of the list. So I know I'm not gonna get called on until like the end of September. So pretty much she specifically like speaks to those people, and she doesn't really call on anyone else. Unless you have questions. And it's like, I feel like if I don't have a question, I'm not speaking in that class. And 9 times out of 10, I don't have a question. Or I'm like, I have a giant question mark about everything. And so I'm still trying to like figure out and understand how to navigate this specific class. And of course she's office hours, and I can always go to the office hours. But I don't know what to go to the office hours and ask about. Yeah, there's that. Yeah. I also need to brief a bunch of cases, which I haven't even, I've done some of them. It's kind of not great. I've done some of them. I need to do the rest of them, so it's not too bad. But I just don't want to get in the habit of like relying too heavily on book briefing or, you know, anything like that, because for me, I do better with writing things down. So, which is why I'm about to use this whiteboard. But I think I'm gonna finish my law skills assignment since I'm almost done with it. and then I can get to it and like not have to worry about it at all. And then we can work on intentional torts, which are just naming them right now. Let's see. You would think I have not been, okay, pause. Okay, intentional torts, give them to me. Battery, assault, false imprisonment. God, please help me. Trespass to land, trespass to chattels, and conversion. I'm missing something. Oh no. Hold on. Intentional infliction of emotional distress. So close. I was like, I know there's 7 of them. I know there's 7 of them. Which is good, I guess. I knew that I was missing one. So yeah, so battery, assault, false imprisonment, IAD, trespass to land, trespass to chattels, and conversion. IAD, which is intentional infliction of emotional distress, does not transfer, because to intentionally inflict emotional distress, you have to know that that person is there. So if you don't know, then you know, versus like all of the other ones you can do without knowing that that person is present, or like without, I guess, the intention of knowing that that person is present. I don't know. All I know is that like we're going through this simulation right now where like the dude got angry because he got a divorce text, which is wild, but he was at a range and he at the ceiling of this establishment, and the bullets ricocheted and like hit people, and so now we're having to like torque the crap out of this guy is pretty much what's happening. And so far it's giving all of the torts. So I don't know if you can do trespass to land and trespass to chattels, so I would assume that's possible, but I don't know. But yeah, so I'm gonna get started on law schools, and then we can get back into intentional torts. I have my question. I've decided that my answer is yes, apparently. So my question is property considered a gift and therefore not marital property when given on a holiday, even if purchased by a former spouse prior to the dissolution of marriage? And that almost kind of sort of possibly, it depends, sounds like, you know, something out of the law book. I don't know. Because ... yeah. I said this is supposed to be a short answer and then proceeded to finish my statement. I don't know who decided that. I've been given, it's a closed memo, is what I'm doing right now. Pretty much my professor gave me 5 cases that are relevant, and 1 statute. And that's all that I can use for this memo. I've got, for the actual memo, this isn't even the memo, this is just the outline. For the actual memo, I'm limited to a maximum of 1,800 words. I don't know that I'm gonna use that many words, maybe. All I know is right now I'm at 602, and not all of those words really have anything to do with what I'm doing here, so let's get started. Also fit check, sweater and jeans and some Nike. I think it's like 70s. But yeah, I was like, as soon as it stopped being 90 degrees outside, me in a sweater.